Guilty on all counts after a years-long investigation, former Santa Clara County Sheriff Lorie Smith was convicted of corruption and misconduct.
We had a system where there were two different standards, and under the law, everyone should be treated fairly and equally.
Lorie Smith convicted on 6 charges in a civil corruption case. Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meeback. The guilty verdict comes just 3 days after Smith abruptly resigned from the sheriff's office. KTVU South Bay reporter LaMonica Peters live tonight in San Jose with more from the district attorney as well as what happens next. LaMonica.
The DA told me that they've been working on this case for about 4 years, and today a jury agreed that Lorie Smith had been doing things that she should not have been doing and that it was time to hold her accountable. Prosecutors say former Santa Clara County Sheriff Lorie Smith conspired to award concealed weapons permits for political favors, hide gifts from donors, and refuse to cooperate with an investigation with the County Board of Supervisors. The jury heard evidence from over 40 witnesses.
We are gratified that the jury considered all of the evidence that we uncovered during a lengthy and detailed investigation and found all of the allegations against the sheriff to be true.
Smith started her career in 1973 and was elected sheriff in 1998, becoming the first female county sheriff in the state. Still, after serving 6 terms, Rosen says the people should know that everyone, including law enforcement, will be held accountable.
No one is above the law, and that's a fundamental principle of our democracy that has been tested in the last several years by many political scandals. And I think something that we have reaffirmed in our community is that everyone is accountable under the law and everyone should be treated equally under the law. And that's what this verdict demonstrates.
Interim Sheriff Ken Binder released a statement saying, in part, the actions of a few people are not a reflection of the great work our deputies do every day. The men and women of the sheriff's office are looking forward to new beginnings with the sheriff election coming up next week. On Tuesday, November 8th, voters will elect the county's next sheriff, a race between longtime Santa Clara County Deputy Kevin Jensen and former Palo Alto Police Chief Bob Johnson.
This is an opportunity for our community and for the sheriff's office to turn the page and to I welcome the next sheriff, whoever that is, and look forward to working with him.
Rosen says 3 other people have already admitted to bribery involving concealed weapons permits. 2 other bribery trials for Under Sheriff Rick Sung and Captain James Jensen will start in January. Now, although Smith has already resigned, Rosen says he still expects that the judge will formally remove her from office on November 16th. Mike?
LaMonica, 2 things here. This is being a civil case. Are there possibilities of a criminal case or cases against the former sheriff? And then what about her pension? I know she resigned on Monday, had the guilty verdict today. Is her pension in jeopardy at all?
Okay, I'll start with your first question. She is not under criminal charges at the moment. That doesn't mean that can't happen in the future. There are 2 other cases coming up in January involving some of her colleagues, and if evidence is presented that shows that she should be charged criminally, I do believe that that will happen. And as far as the pension is concerned, this was a civil case, so I don't believe that her pension is in jeopardy. The DA never mentioned that. He said that as far as he knows and is concerned, she will just be formally removed, and that's basically her punishment or whatever she'll receive as a result of this case.
All right, there you go. LaMonica Peters live tonight in San Jose. LaMonica, thank you for that.